Greetings and love. Welcome to the class tonight. It's just a half-hour class focusing on releasing anxiety, stress, balancing our hormones, grounding, being present, coming back to our inner peace in this frantic world. So it's about creating peace in this chaotic world. Okay, so we're going to be using Ujjayi breath. So I'm just going to turn that down. Remember, Ujjayi breath. So we inhale through the nose, making that constrained sound in the throat. And we exhale as though we're steaming up a mirror. Okay, so that's what we're doing tonight. So let's ground. Yes, you can see me. Okay, let's just put that down a little bit. That's it. Okay. So listen for the bell. Let's find a nice quiet space and let's ground ourselves. So sitting on top of your block, putting yourself forward so that your knees, sitting on the edge of your buttocks and pushing yourself forward so that your knees are slightly lower than your hips. And we're going to ground into the present moment. You may have had a chaotic day. Somebody's upset you. You're feeling fragile. You're feeling anxious, maybe stressed a little bit. So we're going to do this half an hour, 30 minutes, for the next 5 to 7 days. So let's begin. If you're sitting on a chair, make sure your spine is straight and both feet are on the ground, no cross legs. Let's begin. So taking a deep breath in, just normal deep breaths now through the nose. As we inhale, lengthen the spine, lengthen the crown of the head up to the sky. And on the exhale, deeply relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Taking another deep breath from the root chakra at the base of your spine. Take the breath up the spine, lengthen the back of the neck, and lightly tuck the chin towards the chest. Relax the jaw, unclench the jaw. Taking a deep belly breath now, as far as you can into the belly. Let the belly expand. And exhale, sending the breath down the legs and feet. Well done. Now taking a deep breath into the heart, opening up the heart center. Let the heart expand and open. And exhale, relaxing the whole body. Breathing into your fingers and taking the breath up the hands, up the arms. Exhale, relaxing the arms and the hands. We can do chin mudra, first finger and thumb at the points touching, making a circle, a gesture of consciousness. Now taking a deep breath in through the nose, and we're going to sigh it out through the mouth. Taking a deep breath in as far as you can through the nose. And exhale, blow it out. Let go. Inhale through the nose as far as you can. Nice and slow. And exhale, blow it out. Let go of all that negativity, all whatever's happened today, let it go. So here we are, we're just going to naturally breathe in and out through the nose. Being aware of the breath, feeling the sensation and the temperature as we breathe in through the nose. And exhale out of the air, feel as we breathe out. So deep inhalation, slight pause after we've inhaled. Pause and exhale through the nose. Pause. So just continue with that as we begin to be aware of the space around us. The air passing through, the temperature on the skin, the touch of the claws on your skin, the buttocks and the legs in contact with the earth's energies. Begin to deeply listen, listening to your breath. You may be able to feel your heartbeat. And listening to the sounds around you, even the ones just perceivable in the distance. And you can close your eyes or gaze at something, focus on something in the room. Feel the aliveness in the hands and the feet. And just being aware of here and now, being aware in this moment. We'll do some deep ujjayi breaths. Being aware of what comes and goes in your mind. Thoughts, emotions. Thoughts create emotions, which then can create emotion, thought, reaction. Thought, emotion, reaction. Maybe somebody said something to you today and you say injustice, or however it's maybe upset your inner being. Just feel that energy within the body, how that feels. And when the mind comes in with its thoughts and what they did this, they did that, they said this, just observe and don't allow it to infiltrate you any longer. We have to let that go because we can't control how other people behave. They only behave on the level of their consciousness. We can control how we react and how much we let it bother us. So if we allow it to infiltrate us and upset us, it comes out as stress and anxiety and creates energy in our body. Negative energy with the anxiety that can create illness in our bodies and our minds. So we have to let go of other people's behavior, no matter how much upsetting it is. We have to see it that is where they are on their level of consciousness, and we have to rise up above it. So let's do some deep Ujjayi breathing. It is only half an hour this evening. So we take a deep breath into the heart, remembering as though we're steaming up a mirror, that sound. I'll just demonstrate it. We pause and then we exhale Ujjayi from the abdomen. Making that sound through the throat, but trying to breathe through the nose, making that sound of the ocean as though you're steaming up a mirror. Now, Ujjayi breath is beautiful to calm the mind, calm the body, calm our emotions. So inhale Ujjayi into the heart center. Pause. Exhale from the abdomen. Pause. Inhale through the nose into the heart, Ujjayi. Pause. Exhale from the abdomen. Pause. Inhale into the heart center, Ujjayi breath. Pause. Exhale from the abdomen. Pause. Do that again. Inhale into the heart. Pause. Exhale from the abdomen. Pull the belly in. Uddiyana Bandha. Locking that prana energy in. Again, inhale into the heart. Pause. And exhale from the abdomen. Pulling the belly in. Uddiyana Bandha lock. Locking in prana energy. Release the belly. And just notice the effects of that short practice of Ujjayi breath. You may feel calmer, more relaxed. Let go of the thinking mind. This is mindfulness. So we're going to continue with our Ujjayi breath as we do 3 asanas. Then we'll end with pranayama and meditation. This is mindfulness, grounding into the present moment. And we're going to start off with child's pose. And the affirmation for today is, I allow myself to be where I am, here and now. I accept all that is going on around me. with awareness and awakening. I see and I know. I do not allow any negative energies to infiltrate my being. In the world, but not of this world. Acceptance, allowing with awareness. The world will do what it wants to do. We have to be the calm in the storm. And this helps our emotional, physical, mental well-being. Whether we're going through stress, anxiety, depression, illness, hormonal difficulties, change of life, menopause. This is a healing practice to help us navigate and be the peace when all around us is chaotic and we stay in our positive energy and our positive vibration. So just with the breath now, inhale Ujjayi into the heart, Ujjayi breath, ocean sound breath. Inhale, lifting up the arms overhead. Exhale from the abdomen, taking the arms back down. The breath leads the movement. Inhale into the heart, lifting up the arms. Exhale from the abdomen. Arms back down. One more time. Exhale from the abdomen. Well done. Placing your right hand on the mat. Inhale, Ujjayi, bringing that left arm up, and we lean over to the right. Exhale from the abdomen over to the right, stretching the gallbladder meridian lines on the left side of the body. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, Ujjayi from the abdomen, taking the arm back down. Inhale, lifting up the right arm. Exhale, resting on the left hand, leaning over, stretching the right side of the body, the meridian line on the right side. Inhale, Ujjayi breath into the heart as we move back up to the center. Exhale, bringing the arm back down. Well done. Inhale. Exhale, taking your right ear over to your right shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale from the abdomen, taking the left ear to the left shoulder. And down and round, just some 2 circles, very nice and slow, one way with the neck. And then we go back 2 slow circles, feeling each muscle in the neck as we warm up our neck. Well done. So it is only 30 minutes. We're going to do this for at least 5 to 7 days. So our first yin pose that we're going to do is child's pose. So removing your block, coming off the chair. And the focus of this class is to create safety and connection within. So we're moving into child's pose that we'll hold for 1 minute. So coming back, sitting on your heels. If you need to put a cushion under there, you can do that. Taking the knees apart, and we're spreading our fingertips up on our fingertips, putting the forehead on the mat as we sit back, and then resting your hands down, keeping the arms straight as we rest back on our buttocks, placing the forehead on the mat. If you want to put a cushion under your buttocks, that's okay. If you just want to put the cushion under your belly, you can also do that. So finding your edge, relaxing into the pause, and let's just take some deep ujjayi breaths here. Inhale into the heart through the nose as we lengthen. Exhale from the abdomen and squeeze the belly right back to the spine. Release the belly. Inhale into the heart. Ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen. Relax in the face. Inhale into the heart. Exhale, relax in the shoulders. Relax in the back of the spine. Relax in the forehead. We're massaging our third eye here. Inhale into the heart. Exhaling from the abdomen, relax in the belly. Inhale. Now you probably feel a stretch in your inner top of your legs, inner thighs, the groin area. You work in the kidney meridian line. Inhale. And exhale, send the breath into where you feel the stretch. Taking 3 deep ujjayi breaths now by yourself. Feeling the sensations of the breath. The body naturally expands on the inhalation. And naturally just softens and releases on the exhale, on the exhalation. Three more breaths. Being aware of our inner body, breath. The aliveness of the energy flowing with the breath. And deeply listening to our breath and our bodies. And when you're ready, gently with your hands, push yourself back up. A very meditative session tonight. Coming up onto your hands and knees, we're going to do some cat and cow. And this is a little I'm doing these half-an-hour sessions, so it's something that you could practice at home in your own space and your own time. And then after this week, we'll go back to the every 2 weeks doing the hour yoga class. So inhale, lifting up the heart, lifting up the head, bringing the belly button towards the mat. Exhale, arching the spine, pulling the belly in towards the spine. Looking between the legs, the chin is tucked on the chest. Inhale, ujjayi into the heart. Belly towards the mat, lifting up the heart, lifting up the gaze. The spine there's a bend in the spine. Exhale from the abdomen, ujjayi, as we arch the spine. Look between the legs, chin to chest. Inhale, belly button towards the floor, look up. Exhale, chin to chest, arching the spine. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale from the abdomen, rounding the spine. Well done. Lifting now, going onto your right knee and left hand. Put the weight on your right knee and your left hand as we inhale up, bringing up the left leg and the right arm. So then take a deep breath here. Inhale into the heart, ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen. Bring in the leg and the arm back down. We're going to do the same on the other side. Putting the weight on your right hand and the left knee. Inhale into the heart, lifting up the left arm and the right leg. Taking a deep ujjayi breath. Exhale from the abdomen. And bringing that back down. Well done. So the last asana for tonight is the seated forward fold. And you may want to use a cushion for this. So if you need to use a bolster, a rolled up blanket, a cushion, we're just going to relax in seated forward fold. And you can use, as I say, a cushion rolled up or a bolster. You want to just lean on the cushion like that, okay? You can bring it up higher and just lean like that. If there's problems, pain in the spine, we don't want any pain. Or you can use your block to rest your chin on and just sit like this. So just finding what is comfortable for you. Sitting up on your sitting bones, flexing the feet, taking a deep ujjayi breath into the heart. And exhale, begin to curl down into forward fold. Now, if you need to use your block, you might want to put also a block under your knees. If your knees are strained underneath, you could put a block under your knees. Okay, are we ready? Finding your edge where you know you can't go down any further. Just resting the hands, palms up to receive, and let's settle in to the seated forward fold. As you found your edge, we need stillness. We hold it in stillness. Inhale into the heart, ujjayi, gentle ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen. Deeply relaxing the face, the jaw. We hold a lot of tension in our jaw and can often grind our teeth without even realizing when our mind is going 10 to the dozen. Inhale into our heart, Ujjayi. Exhale from the abdomen, relax in the shoulders, relax in the arms, relax in the hands. Inhale, exhale deeply, relax in the abdomen, spine, no tension in the neck. We're working our urinary bladder, moving up the spine. Deep Ujjayi, exhale, relax in the legs, relax in the feet. As we heal and balance and let go of all that's happened today. Also working our meridian lines, releasing tight facial tissue. I let go of all that does not serve me. I rise up above negativity. I heal and balance and nurture my soul. Being aware of your body, the sounds of your breath. Being aware of this moment here and now. And thoughts may come by, just observe them. Don't get tangled in them. Just observe what comes and goes in the mind. A deep connection within. Two more deep breaths. Breathing into the heart as we lengthen. The body naturally lengthens. Exhaling Ujjayi from the abdomen. Let it go. Inhale into the heart. Exhaling from the abdomen. I release all negative energy, negative vibrations, negative talk. And last breath. And when you're ready, placing your hands by your legs. Inhale, gently pull yourself back up with your hands. Well done. So just lying down now. Feet at the edges of the mat. Palms by the side. Chin to chest, lengthening the spine. Let go of Ujjayi. Being aware of the space around you, the temperature, the clothes on your skin, being aware of where you are. And this is good to do in nature. So letting your feet relax, the toes, the legs, the feet. Letting the toes relax. Breathing into the feet, taking the breath up into the shins, the lower legs, up into the upper legs. Exhale, relaxing both legs into beingness. Breathing into the abdomen, the ribs, the upper chest. Exhale, relaxing the belly, the heart, the ribs. Breathing a deep breath into the abdomen, the hips, the buttocks. Exhale, deeply relaxing. Breathing into the lower spine, the middle of the spine, the upper spine, lengthening the back of the neck. Exhale, deeply relax the spine into the mat. Bringing your fingertips into awareness, the fingertips resting in the palms of the hands, the back of the hand. Taking the breath from the hands up into the lower arms, up into the upper arms, the back of the neck, the sides of the neck, all around to the throat. Now breathing into the heart center, deep inhale into the heart. Exhale, relax those shoulders down and away from the ears. Relaxing the arms and the hands into beingness. The feet and the legs into beingness. The whole body. Taking a breath into the back of the head, the top of the head, the forehead. The forehead is wide. The temples are soft. Lips and teeth gently apart, tongue at the bottom of the mouth. The cheeks are soft. Bringing into awareness the eyebrow, the eyelashes, the eyelids. And how miraculous our body is. The temple of the Most High. Taking a deep breath, deep behind the eyes. And as we exhale, mind floating on the breath. Breath leading the mind to the heart. And just taking a moment now to observe how you feel now compared to half an hour ago when we started this very short practice. The mind is quiet, the body feels more calm, the anxiety has gone. We feel inner deep peace, the stress has gone. And this helps us when we're in this state to balance and heal our bodies and our hormones. Taking a deep breath now, we're going to sigh it out. Just bringing some movement to your fingers and toes. Have you got any fingers and toes? Lifting up your arms overhead, pointing the toes, stretching the spine. Exhale, flexing the feet, bringing the arms back down. Rolling over onto your right side, resting your head in your arm. Taking 2 deep breaths. And when you're ready, just pushing yourself up with your hands. And well done. So these are short little half-hour sequences, practices that you can do by yourself at home, that you could actually fit in every day. And tomorrow I will be showing you my morning routine, which is, first off, we start with grounding and a short meditation of gratitude for the new day. And then we move into the mountain pose, the short flow, the morning sun salutation, finishing with pranayama breathwork movement with the breath, with pranayama breath. That's tomorrow. So I will show you a morning routine that you can do in the mornings to get your mind and body, soul and spirit balanced and ready for the day ahead. So let's just finish with a little bit of breath. So inhale, ujjayi into the heart, lengthen the spine. Exhale, counting 5 from the abdomen. Pause. Inhale, counting to 5. Ujjayi into the heart. Exhale from the abdomen, counting to 6. Inhale into the heart, counting to 5. Pause. Exhale from the abdomen, counting to 7. Pause. Inhale into the heart, counting to 5. Ujjayi breath. Exhale from the abdomen, counting to 7. The sound of the ocean comes straight through the throat. Inhale, counting to 5 into the heart. Exhale, counting to 6 from the abdomen. Pause. Inhale, counting to 5 into the heart. Exhale, counting to 5 from the abdomen. Inhale into the heart, ujjayi, counting to 4. Exhale from the abdomen, counting to 4. And we let go of ujjayi now as we sit in stillness, observing how our bodies feel, how the energy feels after this short practice. And I can tell you honestly, from the truth of my heart, yes, I've had a few challenges today, and just this short practice has released any anxiety that was starting to come in. It's let go of all the negative thoughts that were starting to come in. and I feel more deep inner peace and calm. We have to be in this world, but not of it. And the first step starts with us and awakening to our truth, so we can be the light and the peace and the guide in this world. And that is conscious awakening. And these practices help you to do that and help to balance all the energies, the hormones, helping us to deal with whatever comes up: stress, anxiety, sleeplessness, fatigue, illness. A lot of it we can control by having a calm, peaceful mind. So thank you for joining tonight. I'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m, to show you my morning routine to get you started in a positive, balanced, healing way for your day. So as we bring our palms together to the heart center, gratitude for breath, for life. May the practice not only benefit ourselves, but all beings. May all beings be happy and free. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om. Namaste. Don't forget to join in tomorrow, 7 p.m. We'll do this for this week, and then we'll go back to the every other Tuesday to our classes. These are practices you can fit into your daily life every day. Tomorrow morning routine to start your way in a high, positive way. Thank you for joining me. More love. Namaste. Namaste.